Okay, let's talk about our discussion question. If you're in My MCPS Classroom, you will easily just click publish. Kids will then reply to each other down here. If you are using Google Classroom, we're going to create a question. So you can highlight the question that you want, Control C, or right click and copy. And then in classwork, we are actually going to create a discussion question. So you'll click create, you'll click question, and right here, you will paste your question. I'm going to call this 4/6/20. I'm going to date it. Module 6, Lesson 1, discussion. All right. So look at the pictures and answer the question above. You can choose to make this short answer, or you could choose to make this multiple choice. For this discussion, I really do want them to get in the habit of typing something. Now, to get these pictures, I'm going to do Control Shift and that box at the top to take a snip. Now I have this screenshot. I'm going to go to my files on my computer. Just like I did before, I can take this screenshot, drag it over, hover over my drive, and then I can drop it right in there. Now, I already grabbed it. I've already created it. That's what it's going to look like for the kids. They'll be able to see it. I'm going to go back to my question. I'm adding this from my Google Drive. Here's my screenshot. I can add that right in there. If I don't want to call it screenshot, I want to call it Module 6, Lesson 1, discussion. That's what I could rename it right inside my drive. I can rename it right by my recent materials as well. Let's say I want to find that next year. I want to reuse this again. I will call this, come on. It should have, usually it says rename and I can rename it right there, but that's okay. Once you drop it into your drive, you should also still be able to rename it. All right, moving on. I want to make sure that this is for just my math students. If you had all your students in your math classroom, but some of them aren't in here usually, they might go to Miss Powell, they might go to Miss Newman, they might go to Compact Math. You want to make sure that only those students are selected. So I know that James and I know Jasmine go to Miss Powell. So I'm not going to select them. They're not going to get this task. It has nothing to do with their math class. This is going to be ungraded. I'm going to change this due date to when I would want them to turn it in so that it's shared with me. So you might want it shared by the live time. So let's say the live time is 9:30. Then it's ready to go so you can see if they answered it. If you're thinking they might not answer it before they get to your live, change your time to be a little bit later. I'm also going to align it with the topic that I've done. So I can put this right under math. If you aligned your topics by week or by the date, you just want to match this with a topic. So then I can click ask and it will go straight to my math class. Okay, or my stream. So in my stream, you'll see I posted a new question. I already practiced this one time, so I just practiced it again. And here it is. Now I'm going to delete this one that I had started. This is what it'll look like as to who's turned it in and who's assigned. So you also have a quick view of who actually responded to it.